What's up, my meatballs? It's Aaronitmar. Welcome back to some more Pokemon HeartGold Randomizer Nuzlocke. Now, the last time I know that we ended off just outside of the other exit to Ilex Forest, but Kurt has our apricorn balls ready. Actually, hang on, let me go ahead and pick up one of these. We made black apricorn, or we made Pokeballs with black apricorns last time, so maybe we're gonna make some with white apricorns because we keep picking them up from Kurt's house. Oh, Aaron, I just finished your Pokeball here, and we get 2 heavy balls. Alright, that turned out great. Try catching Pokemon with it. Okay, so we've got 2 heavy balls, and now we can turn more into Pokeballs. I'm gonna go with white apricorns. Oh wait, oh, that was close. Like I said I would, just because we've got them. Alright, take me a day. So we will return here in a day to get more Pokeballs. So now let's warp to the other side. Alright, and here we are on Route 34. Before we start this episode, don't forget to hit that like button. It truly does help out tremendously. You guys don't know how much it helps out, so if you could do that for me, that would be awesome. Alright, so we're on Route 34. We've got 5 Pokemon because our trio did die in the last episode. I kept them because it would make sense to run back to the Pokemon Center. So when we get to the next PC, we're gonna have to drop him off or release him. I think I'm gonna make it a dead box in the PC rather than actual released. And I'm gonna see. Should I save the encounter for later? I've got what kind of a 20 Pokeballs, 1 Premier Ball, 2 Heavy Balls, 2 Lure Balls, and a Fast Ball. I've got plenty of Pokeballs here. All right, let me switch out Slurp for Wii Fit first, so I can start using Yawn and stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and see what our Pokemon is. Oh, I forgot to mention I picked up Repels through so I could get through Ilex Forest faster. Not a big deal. And Ambipom! Ooh, that is awesome. Ambipom's a really underrated Pokemon. It doesn't get as much recognition as it should because it's just, I mean, it's freaking cool. I mean, it's not really a creative Pokemon because it's just Apom that's a little bit bigger and it's got 2 tails, but it is nonetheless an interesting concept. Okay, so it's going to fall asleep. Now we can go ahead and start using Pokeballs. I don't want it to... There we go. Captured. What should we name this thing? I didn't want it to get critted or anything. They live on large trees. They are said to communicate by connecting their tails to those of others. A 2-tailed Ambipom. It's a male. I don't know why, but I guess Tarzan is sort of a fitting name. It's not really a monkey man, more or less it's just a monkey. But Tarzan works just fine. Woo. Voice crack there. Alright, so Tarzan works just fine. So now we've got 2 Pokemon in the... Oh, I did not mean for that to happen. We've got 2 Pokemon in the PC for us to choose from. I think I'm going to go with Ambipom. Or Tarzan as he is now named. Until I don't know, because we've got Chaz. I don't really need to use Wang Fire the Torkoal until I don't know, until it faints or there's just some reason I wouldn't need to use Charizard. That's kind of the reason I didn't like picking up Charizard. I mean, it's awesome to use, but it sort of just makes this run a lot easier. That and the combination of him and Gyarados just makes it incredibly easy. So I'm going to try and use as little of those as I have to for the moment. But, I mean, there's going to be a certain point where I'm going to have to start using them. Ooh, a Gibble. That's interesting. Yeah, there's just a... Ooh, that is not good. Ooh, that was close. But yeah, there is a point where... Ooh, this could be tough. Where I'm going to have to... Holy crap. I think I'm screwed. I'm gonna have to sacrifice somebody, I think. Oh no. What am I gonna do? I think I am gonna have to sacrifice somebody. Because Dragon Rage pretty much just destroys our team right now. What the heck, man? This is awful. Can I, like, run? No, there's no running from a trainer battle. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna be... I have Dragon Rage myself. If it does that much damage to me, it's definitely gotta take this Gibble out. Please, come on. There we go. Holy crap, that was close. Wow, that was a close one. Oh my goodness. Alright, switch out of there. We don't want no more Reaps Thundershocking our Charizard when it's already weak. Alright. Let's go ahead and use Psybeam. Here we go. And down with the Mareep. Alright. Wow, that guy was almost devastating. Almost devastating for our whole team. Alright, I'm the best in my class of Pokemon. Well, guess what? We're not in school, little kid. Little boy. Alright, ooh. Might not be able to do anything here. Not very effective. Alright. Never mind. That only took 3 hits, which is pretty good. And Jigglypuff. Let's go ahead and switch into Wii Fit. Wii Fit has not learned any fighting type moves that aren't Detect yet. So I'm kind of concerned. But maybe it's just... Aw, you're joking. Sleep Hacks? Come on. Really? There we go. Luckily, it only lasted for a turn. Wii Fit, you are of sound mind and body. Alright. Why not? Sometimes they give us items, which is helpful. But other times, they just... They don't, and it sucks. Grandpa! Alright. Something that was added to HeartGold and Soul Silver. Good work, Grandpa. The Pokemon you raised for me has been as healthy as can be. You look fit, too. Hi, Aaron. Hello there. You noticed me just now. Let me introduce you. This is Aaron. He's a trainer. He seemed to be getting better at raising Pokemon. Well, not as good as you, Grandpa, of course. Wow. Follow me, Aaron. Alright, into the Poke place we go. The Daycare Center. Hello. Grandma, let me introduce my friend. This is Aaron. This is your boyfriend. I see. What's Grandma? What are you talking about? He just happens to live nearby. I know. Since you brought him here, Lyra, you must be sure about his talent. Right, Aaron? Come and see us anytime. Well, I better go now. See ya. Alright, and she's going to go ahead and give us her Pokegear number. Let's just go ahead and register real fast. There we go. She was like, Grandma, don't you say anything about us giving out phone numbers, man. We're not flirting. Alright, so what we want to do, what I have to do now, unfortunately, you just have to come over here, make a rip box. There we go, rip. Alright, and now we'll have to deposit our trio in here. Good night, sweet prince. Alright. Sorry, I'm like burping for some reason. It's weird. It's like involuntary hiccups with their burps. Okay, so now we've got 4 Pokemon to choose from, and I think right now I'm going to go with Ambipom. Because Torko's level 18, because we've done some training with him, but he'll be an excellent backup if we do end up losing Charizard, or if we lose another party member. He's already level 18, so it's not going to be that big of a deal for training like reasons. He's already higher level, so we can go ahead and do that and not have a problem. I have an idea. I'll give you our numbers. Then you can check on the Pokemon we raised for you. Alright, and we get the Daycare Man and the Daycare Lady in the Pokegear. I don't really plan on using the Pokegear, or not the Pokegear, the Daycare that much. I can get around this guy. Thank you. I don't really plan on using the Pokegear that much, but it will be helpful somewhat. Oh wait, no it won't. It's just a side thing. It won't be helpful at all. Because I'm not going to use it in any way, and because it's a randomizer, so no. Alright, so let's go ahead and heal up the team. And here we are in Goldenrod City. So, what is there to do? I think all there is to do is the gym. And I'm really hesitant on going to the gym just now because that Miltank man is going to screw me over, I think. I got in trouble for playing in the basement of the department store. Alright, cool. Hello there. They built a new radio tower in place to replace the old creaky one. Nice. Alright. So I guess the only thing we can do is actually go to the gym. Oh, we can get the bike. I don't know how often I'll use the bike. I can actually go and get that, though. Come here, buddy. Come here. Let's go get the bike. Here. Oh, here. I open. I can't sell bicycles. Would you ride bike? Wow. Whenever I speed up, I just don't read. All right. So we get the bicycle in exchange for advertising his bicycle shop for him. So that is great. So now let's go ahead and go to bag and head over to the key items and go ahead and register our register the bicycle. Like I said, I don't plan on using this that much, mostly because it makes your Pokemon stop following you, and that's like my main reason I love this game. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off and see what's in here. I think we need to come in here anyway, beforehand at least. Apparently there's an odd tree on Route 36. They say dances when you water it. Of course not. It's a flower shop, so we do have watering cans and things like that, but I cannot let you have one. It's too dangerous. Well, maybe if you mention defeat the Goldenrod gym leader, it might be okay. Alright, so you gotta defeat Whitney to go and stop Sudowoodo. Spoilers again. Hello there. The gym leader, Whitney, went flying by saying, I've got to get a radio card. The gym leader, Whitney, went... Oh, okay. You gonna say it twice then? Alright. So, we gotta go to the radio tower and get a radio card and beat Whitney up. Let's go beat Whitney up. This is her. Hello, Whitney. Hi, my name is Whitney. I heard about the quiz to win a radio card, so I came here to get one. But this quiz is so hard. Alright. We have a special quiz campaign. Answer 5 questions correctly in a row to win a radio card. When you load into the Pokegear, you'll be able to listen to the radio. Anytime, anywhere. Would you like to try our quiz? Yeah! First question. Can you check the town map with your Pokegear? Yes. You are correct. Second question. Nidorina can only be female. Yes. Alright. Third question. Kurt the Pokeball creator uses apricots as ingredients. This is a tricky one because he uses apricorns, not apricots. Those are the actual fruit. It's impossible to use a TM on Magikarp. True. Wow, I only have one more question to go. In Professor Oak's popular show, Pokemon Talk, is he on with Marie? Now, if you haven't been asking around, you're not going to know the answer to this, but the answer is indeed no. Basically, it's just yes, yes, no, yes, no. You don't have to know the questions. But we have just won the radio card, and now Whitney's gonna exclamation point, I guess. Wow, you did it! I thought the answer to the third question was surely apricots. Oops, it's time to go back to the gym. So there she goes off to the gym, and we are going to go with her. We are going to go and challenge the gym. I guess that's just what we're gonna do in this episode. Hopefully I can get that done in like about 10 minutes. That doesn't seem too much of a challenge. The only problem is that Miltank, man. I'm really hoping that Wii Fit is going to learn some fighting type moves so we can take care of this gym pretty quickly. Because otherwise, let's see what... I've never actually checked Tarzan's moveset. Astonish, Scratch, Tail Up, and Sand Attack. It's only 2 useful moves. Thanks there, Randomizer. I don't know, it's not really the Randomizer's fault. Do I have any fighting moves? No. Bullet Seed... Most of these suck. Roost is pretty good, U-turn is pretty good, Bullet Seed is eh. Most of those suck. Alright, so let's go ahead and start challenging people. Oh, you are a cute little trainer. I like you, but I won't hold back. Alright, thanks, miss. Thanks, miss. Alright, so a Wurmple. Oh, I am so dumb. I keep thinking she's going to have a Miltank, but she's not. This gym is going to be cake. Not necessarily cake, but it's going to be a lot easier than I initially thought. I'm still in the mindset that she's gonna have her Miltank still, which is awful which is good because Miltank is just terrible, but it's awful because it might be a worse Pokemon. It seems like this trainer's using bug types, which is weird. All right, let's just keep it going. All she knows is hardened, so eventually we're gonna get to death. There we go, and level up. Let's see. Baton Pass. Nah. That's really only good for competitive. Alright, so we did not learn Baton Pass. Excellent. And that was a lot of experience too. Alright. So, that trainer used a lot of all bug type Pokemon. Let's see, are there any over here? No. Okay. But I don't know. Are we gonna end up being a bug gym? If not, if it is, well, never mind. I guess not. Alright, let's go ahead and use Astonish, see if we can... Whoa! Alright. Let's back out and regroup. Wii Fit, let's go. I'm gonna start leveling up... Wow. Start leveling up Wii Fit, because it does need fighting type moves, even if this isn't a normal gym. So, yeah. Alright, switch Pokemon. Let's go back into Tarzan. Alright, and then out into garbage. Garbage the Gyarados. That alliteration dough. Alright. And no problems there. No difficulties, except me maneuvering my way through this maze. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up. I just realized I probably am low on Super Potion. Wow, never mind. No, I'm not. I can't remember when I bought Super Potions, so I just don't remember. Alright. 2 more trainers till Whitney. Alright. You shouldn't let your guard down just because I don't look tough. I should do what I want. I'll do what I please, and... Wow, you've got a crap Pokemon. Get wrecked. Oh. Alright. Wow. Wow. Alright, one more attack. There we go. Boom. Level 13. Okay. Wait, stop. You're gonna block the way. No. I like cute Pokemon better than strong Pokemon, but I have strong and cute Pokemon. Alright, these fights aren't even that difficult, and I'm pretty much just sweeping with Tarzan right now, with the exception of that 2 fights ago. Whoa. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, I think I'm... Spearow. I'm gonna leave in and then swap out. Who should I swap out to? Not Wii Fit, because Wii Fit's fighting type. Let's go Caesar. No! Use Pursuit! Are you joking? Are you joking? Are you kidding me? Well, that is some crap, man, because now Tarzan is dead. We just got him, too. You are joking. Man, I'm disappointed. I'm getting all these BS kills. First, Dugtrio gets basically clamped by Clamperl, so I can't leave. I can't run. And then I get Pursuit killed. That is some bull crap, dude. That is some garbage. Alright, who should I lead with? I guess I'll just go with Chaz. Why not? Man, I'm pretty salty about that. I'm not gonna lie. That's messed up. Alright, let's go ahead and see. Do I need to heal anybody? Man, there's only a couple HP points they're missing. Alright, hello, Whitney. Hi, I'm Whitney. I saw you at the radio tower just now. Everyone was into Pokemon, so I got into it too. Pokemon are super cute. You want to battle? I'm warning you, I'm good. Alright, as long as you don't have that piece of crap Miltank anymore, or anything of equal irritation, I'm going to be happy. Yay, jump up and down. Alright, ooh, a Shuppet. So are you going to be using ghost types? Or what? Or what? Alright, let's go Dragon Rage. There we go. Let's see what kind of damage that does. Almost takes it out. You're gonna spite us, man. Spite us? Reduce the... Alright, good thing I don't plan on using Dragon Rage that much. Alright, go ahead and Super Potion. And... that should... Wow, that did almost as much damage as Dragon Rage. See, we're getting to that point where Dragon Rage isn't as useful as it was at the beginning of the game. Alright, so there down goes Shuppet, first Pokemon, Vileplume. I guess I'm gonna keep in Chaz. Wait, only 2 Pokemon? Hey, just 1 left, but I ain't losing, you hear? Alright, so this is definitely the Miltank random, or Miltank random replacement. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. And it doesn't seem to be as irritating. It's giving us some paralyze hacks, but I would take that over sleep hacks or poison hacks, so no problems there, unless it gets to the point where Mega Drain should not do that much, should it? Alright, good. Man, chat, oh, alright, you know, I'm not gonna mess with this. I bought those paralyzed heals for a reason, and that's to actually use them. So, paralyzed heal it up, and you're gonna keep using Mega Drain. But that's okay, because you only do like 2 damage from it, unless you get a crit, and that would be pretty lame. Alright. Next, we're going to use Ember again. It's probably a better idea to use Dragon Rage at this point, so she doesn't have the chance of healing, because I know she's going to heal. Ooh, never mind, she's dead. She's KO'd for the win. GG, baby. 6-0. Alright, but you're hurt by your burn, which knocks you out. And that is leader Whitney down. I'm having such an easy time with these gym leaders, and I hope I'm not jinxing myself by saying that, but so far they haven't been too difficult. I'd say Bugsy was probably the most difficult just because that Hariyama really threw me for a loop. Wah, wah! Snivel, you meanie. You're not gonna give me the badge, or... I guess I'll just leave. Oh no, you made Whitney cry. It's okay, she'll stop soon. She always cries when she loses. Well, tell her to freaking grow up here. She's a gym leader. What do you want? Oh, a badge. Oh right, I forgot. Here's the plain badge. And we received the plain badge from Whitney. Alright. The plain badge lets your Pokemon use strength outside of battle. Oh, you can have this too. And I believe she'll give us rollout even though she didn't even use it. Oh, it's attract. Alright, well. Alright. And actually that was about the Pokeathlon Dome, which is not of any importance to us because that's just a gimmick for Gen 4 with the Pokewalker, I think. Something like that. Regardless, I'm not going to do it because it's a waste of time. So, let's leave the gym. Hello there, buddy. You won? Great. I was busy admiring the powerful trainers here. Yeah, the powerful trainers here. Meaning the girls. I don't even know. Alright. So, I'm gonna go and heal after I throw Tarzan in the dead pile. They're gonna be dead forever. I don't know. That's kind of... I'm still a little, like, mad about that. Freaking... I got pursuit haxed, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. So, there's rest in peace. And let's bring Tarzan there. Both our deaths were short-lived Pokemon. So, yeah. That's fun. I think I'm gonna go and get a new Pokemon. Wait, anybody give us anything here? Now this one was 500 kinds. Okay, yeah. Alright, tell me you give me something. No, they just tell me about the Coliseum and all that crap. Alright. So I'm gonna head north. Oops. Oh, what are you doing back? I meant to do that. I'm gonna head north after I stop coughing and all this crap. And, oh, there's gonna be a ton of trainers this way. But I want to get... I want to get a new encounter. Can I get a new encounter on this route? I can with Headbutt. But do I want to risk using Headbutt to get just a bug-type Pokemon or something? I don't know if I want to risk it. Should I save it for... I'll save it for a route that doesn't have any grass but does have trees. So I guess I'll go ahead and battle some... Ooh, I can skip that trainer. Nice. Ooh, let's... Alright, after we catch our next Pokemon, let's go ahead and take a picture with Cameron. Actually, we could probably do that next time. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so there's some trainers here I'm going to skip. I'll probably do them next time because we have to make our way over to this area anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and switch to Wii Fit. I don't want to use any of the Pokemon that are currently in my box. I'll use them if I have to. But, I mean, I guess I kind of have to now, but we've got an encounter still up ahead, so I guess I could just skip out on those. Alright. Let's go ahead and walk so the trainers don't know we're coming. Let's go this way, and then... Oh, you trickster! You trickster, man! Alright. Got a Gallade. Wow. Interesting. Wow, I'm parafused. Good thing I got a crit. Get wrecked! Oh, a Leafeon. The only one that's good is freaking Chaz, but I'm para-haxed right now. Oh, and you're lowering my confusion, lowering my accuracy. Oh boy. Get wrecked, Leafeon! Get wrecked, get wrecked, get wrecked! Scary face, yeah, right. Alright. Mostly I breathe fire, but want to exchange phone numbers. What kind of, like, proposal is that? Stupid. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn our boots back on. Our boots. Like, they're our boots. Alright, our running shoes. And let's go ahead and head into... Wait. I want... Luckily, Slurp has not been one of the few deaths we've had yet, so I'm able to put Pokemon to sleep. Alright, what do we get? Ooh, a Phanpy! Cool! I'll actually use this. And it's level 9, and we're level 19, so we shouldn't kill it. I'm gonna go ahead and pound. Come on. Come on, live. Okay, we have plenty of room to pound it. Alright, that sounds weird, but alright. Alright, now let's go ahead and yawn. Ooh, because I think Phanpy is heavy, we can use a heavy ball. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use Amnesia just so I can use a turn that isn't a waste. Okay, this is good for Pokemon that are heavy. Excellent! Alright, so we've got a Phanpy. Phanpys are elephants. The long-nosed Pokemon, which is obviously an elephant. It swings its long snout around playfully, but because it is so strong, that can be dangerous. Alright. What should we name Phanpy? I guess because we named our first capture today a Disney name, I guess we can just go ahead and name it Dumbo. I guess that is appropriate. So, Dumbo. Oh, it's a female. Well, Dumba, I guess? I don't know. But there we go. We have our new capture for this route. An awesome Phanpy named Dumbo, which is actually pretty cool. Let's check out its moves. Growl, Defense, Curl, Flail, and Takedown. Flail is alright. It depends on if it's got less HP. So I guess for a Nuzlocke, that's okay, but if I'm going to be smart about the Nuzlocke, I'm not going to have any points where it's going to have that low HP. And Takedown is alright, but I guess a combination of Takedown and Flail is good, but we're definitely going to want to get it to have some better moves as time goes on. Come to think of it, we're pretty lucky it didn't use Takedown a ton because it could have taken itself out and I wasn't really paying attention that much. But there we go, have our brand new team. I'm going to head back to the Pokemon Center after I battle this guy because he wants me to. Alright. Does he have a bunch of unknown? Because I know this guy has a bunch of Voltorb, so does he just have a bunch of unknown? That would be hilarious if he did. No, he's about to send in Sandshrew. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm going to switch into Dumbo and then swap out. Please don't Pursuit me. I don't think this guy can learn Pursuit, so that's good. Alright. I'm so weary of using of switching in now because Pursuit just makes me want to cry. Alright, Miltank. I guess I'm just gonna... I'll train Phanpy off screen to where everybody else is. Just because, I don't know, just so we're not bothered on the video. Alright, and down goes Miltank. Alright, cool. And Skiploom. Let's go ahead out with Caesar. Caesar does not seem to want to gain any experience at all, ever. But there we go. There is... You're the best I've ever battled. Alright, I guess I'm just hitting everybody up with my Pokegear number. Little 10-year-olds giving out their numbers to old fire breathers and weird magicians. We are the best. Alright, so this guy has a camera, which we will do next time because... Why not? Ooh, that was close. Because that would be a really nice thumbnail, would it not? Well, that's going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold Randomizer Nuzlocke. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe if you are a brand new viewer. And I will see you all in the next part. Have a great day.